yesterday, someone from the E! Crew went to see Fred's wife in that play.
Wait a minute.
And he had a hidden camera.
Tina and, Tony and Tina's wedding.
Yeah. So Doug went over there. You know Doug, Fred?
Yes, I do.
He did you a favor.
Fine gentleman.
He videotaped your wife.
Has Fred seen his wife?
No.
No, I have not seen it yet.
Ooh.
I was under the impression that Scott Einziger and the E! Crew were going next Tuesday, but I guess we jumped the gun. That's all right.
Well, he went and he figured that if he was there and you were there, that she wouldn't really put out. So we wanted to see what she does when you're not there.
Okay. Well,
and from what I understand, this was a hidden camera situation.
Yeah,
So it might have looked like...
It wasn't so hidden.
She saw it?
She knew?
She saw it. She wrote a note to me this morning at about 5 o'clock. I looked at the note and she goes, I saw somebody with a camera, and when I kissed the guy, he zoomed up at me. What do you think that means? And I go, geez, I don't know.
So this is no surprise to you?
No surprise to me. I've been expecting it all morning.
Wow.
Especially when the mystery phone call came.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he was a little
You
wild.
got to pick another scam, guys.
I don't care what it is. I want to see it.
I do, too.
In a curious fashion, so do I.
Fred's wife got in Tony and Tina's wedding because, quite frankly, she's married to Fred.
Sure.
Not because of her acting ability.
She's a good actress, but you're right.
Whatever. So the part is that she stands there as a nun, and some Italian guy squeezes her ass and
Nunzio.
kisses her and makes out.
Right.
You haven't seen the guy? You haven't seen
haven't
anything?
seen the guy. I don't know anything about
Now, I don't have time to go see Tony and Tina's wedding, but so through the miracle of videotape, I have a camera here.
You like watching the Zapruder film, I think.
Yeah. You want to see it, right?
Well, I definitely want to see it.
Well, we definitely want to
here.
watch it with you.
Yeah, I want to watch it with you, man.
We want to be there the first time you see this.
Look at Jackie. He loves this.
You don't have an EMS truck handy, do you?
And Jackie's so afraid of Fred that he just won't even laugh or
Yeah, he's
comment.
not going to even look over it.
Right.
It's okay. I'm in my own
Jackie's
misery
like,
right now.
Fred's my pal. I'm not going to make fun of him.
Oh, you're shy, buddy.
Yeah, bud, I'm with you. Don't be mad at me. I got nothing to do with it.
You're breaking his balls. Why don't you break his balls and leave me alone?
Yeah, but how come you can't participate, man? You're so afraid of Fred.
Oh, you're an ass.
Yeah, I'm an ass. You're
So
afraid.
now, Fred, has Allison said anything to you about her work?
I'm trying to remember exactly what she said that kind of made me
I'll tell you what she said.
about it.
I'll tell you what she said.
Go ahead.
Let me guess. I don't know what she said, but let me guess. Oh, Fred. Oh, it's like the guy. I don't even think the guy's good looking. And
maybe.
Yeah.
No, actually, she said the guy was kind of cute.
Yeah, kind of cute, but I mean,
Not attractive. I'm only attracted to you.
Yeah, I'm only attracted to you, and I don't even. It's disgusting. I don't even want to be kissing him, but I just do it for the part, and I'm thinking of you the whole time.
Yeah, it's her part. And
Right. What did she say? Now tell us.
I'm trying to think. Well, the other thing she's trying to set me up is like, don't be too shocked when you come, and I'm going, I don't like the sound of that immediately.
So you're going to be shocked.
So that means I'm going to be shocked.
Dude, how
I don't want you to react in a certain way. It's like she thinks I'm going to get up and kill the guy, which I may do. I mean,
So she's really going all out.
don't you get the?
Hey, don't kill the guy. Kill her.
Well, I'll kill them both.
Yeah, he didn't marry you.
Yeah, but you want to know something? I know how actors work. See, they're sleazeballs.
No,
they are.
What do you
Your
mean?
wife is a sleazeball then.
No, my wife is an actress. This guy's a sleazeball.
You're all confused, pal.
No.
All I know is I wouldn't let my wife be in
guys
this play.
are guys. You know what it is women could do that with a certain mindset, and guys say,
Bull.
let's see how far we can take it.
Bull.
I see. You think so,
You
huh?
think she has no sexual feelings when this guy's rubbing her butt?
I have no idea, Robin. I can't crawl inside her head, but I know how men think. So
Well, I'll tell you one thing. A butt is a butt and a rub is a rub.
Have you said to her, I don't want you doing this?
No, I haven't.
You're afraid to, huh? You don't want to rain on her parade.
I don't want to rain on her parade. You're right.
Right. Because you probably lose her then.
It's like you can only go so far pushing that jealousy thing.
Yeah. But you are jealous.
You don't like this.
I'm a little confused by it.
You know what? Can I say something to you,
Go
Ben?
ahead.
Forget the fact that we're on the radio. There's nothing wrong with you being jealous. You have every right to be.
Yeah, I think.
She's making out with a guy every single night, sometimes 2 times a day.
Does he have the right to say no, though? That's the question.
What?
Does he have the right to say, no, you can't do that?
I could say, I don't like you doing it. I wish you wouldn't, but no, I don't have the right.
No, he doesn't have the right to say no, but he does have the right to walk away from the man.
As a husband who married a woman who was not an actress.
Yeah,
It's marriage,
you know
not
what?
slavery.
You know what? I mean, you put it that way, you're right, because this woman, first of all, wouldn't even be in the play.
Right.
They're doing it to embarrass Fred.
Yes.
And I don't like it. I don't. I like Fred.
I ain't crazy about it.
I like Fred.
I ain't crazy about it.
Birthday present.
What did you say?
This is his birthday present.
Yeah, I made this tape for you for your birthday.
Happy birthday to me.
Well, who else is going to do this for you?
Oof.
I mean, it's just that he married this woman. She was a regular woman. She was working in, she was in a show business related field.
Yeah.
She used to,
doing for commercials and things like
Styling.
setting up and all that stuff like that.
yeah, and then all of a sudden she decides after Fred's
She
paying.
made the jump.
Yeah, suddenly after the wedding, I'm going to be an actress. I'm not going to work anymore. And now I'm going to be an actress. And was like, what? So the first role she gets is because of our radio show. Tony and Tina's Wedding's looking for free advertising. You know exactly what's going on. Nobody's being fooled.
Right.
They stick his wife in a role where they could have put her in some other role. They stick her in a role where she's sitting there making out with a guy on stage for 5 minutes, and that's Fred's wife.
Hey, she could have said any other roles available.
Well, she doesn't have the balls to say it.
No,
because she wants the role.
She's like any other actress. She wants to work, so it's like, okay.
I'm just
But
playing.
meanwhile, she's making out with a guy. That's all she's doing. She's going to a place and making out with a guy.
Because, quite frankly, this is not a stage play.
No.
Nobody could.
I don't know what this
At
is.
any given moment, she could be doing this just for the guy.
Yeah.
Because nobody could be watching them.
It's amazing because, as you put it, this Tony and Tina's Wedding is one of these wacky plays where the audience participates. You're actually watching a wedding, and people are doing things all over the theater. So
Kinda like a
sometimes
Rocky Horror
no
thing.
people are even watching Fred's wife.
Right. She's just over in the corner.
they all see
Yeah.
me watching this one.
Yeah, she's attracting a good little
Oh,
crowd.
I'm sure.
Because it's Fred's wife.
I mean, how
She's
important
my
is her
wife,
role?
And not only that, there's a lot of perverts out there that like to see nuns get raped, essentially.
That's right.
Hey, Howard, you know what's happening now?
Now, Stuttering John is in the play as well. Stuttering John.
What's happening?
More and more people now go around this place where Fred's wife makes out now.
Yeah.
So they'll hang out and watch it happen.
And you know what's going to happen? There's going to be a demand for it to become more graphic.
Sure, why
Yeah.
don't they just throw a pinball machine in there and have her do the Jodie Foster scene from The Accused?
We said that yesterday afternoon, I
Yeah,
think.
why don't they just have actual sex? How far do they go, John? Be serious. They're making out. They're
Yeah, I
tonguing.
mean-
Are they tonguing?
Well, it looks that way.
Yeah.
I
Oh, my
questioned
God.
Doug about this earlier, and he said, I can't be 100% sure, but it looked like tongue.
John, are they tonguing?
I haven't talked to Allison about it, but it looks that way.
Well, have you talked to the guy?
No, not about it. No.
Have you talked to the guy?
No, I know. I know he finds it very attractive, though.
Oh.
She is. She's very sensuous.
Ouch.
Ouch.
That hurts.
So he's having a good time,
I thank him and I
Fred.
hate him at the same time.
See, I know I watched the tape, but I don't...
He finds her attractive?
Oh, yeah.
He said so to
Yeah,
you?
well, everyone does. Like, see, the last nun was very nice, but Allison's much prettier.
Right.
And Allison's, much
And she's
more
been
well
working out.
endowed down
Yeah.
there. You know.
Does he get to handle that?
Well, he gets to grab her ass.
Right.
And
And
everything,
I
and she
understand
grabs
there's a lot
his
of-
ass, and it gets really like bodily, like dry humping.
Oh,
thought
my
my ass was
God.
her,
Now, wait a second. It went from kissing to soul kissing to now dry humping.
Yes.
There's dry
If you see the
humping?
tape, I think you're going to be pretty.
dry humping?
What is
There's lots of thrusting.
Oh, my God. You better
She left that out of the
You better get
whole
her out of-
discussion. She goes, oh, my God. Let's see the tape.
How
Let's see
it
the
was
tape. I
described
gotta
to
know if
me,
I gotta
Howard,
flip
is
out.
that at first she's trying not to
have sex.
involve herself with this guy, and then she gets into it.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's the whole role.
This is... What is it,
Well, see,
Senator?
Howard, you know what we did?
What?
Because the E-Crew is going next Tuesday, but instead of like having so then she's like less into it, we had a hidden camera, so she's like totally.
Yeah, she lost herself.
Yeah,
Right.
This is what happens every night. This is what.
Fred at this moment.
Of course. I mean, I knew.
I can't believe you
deep
haven't
down in
gotten
my
to see
heart-
her.
I knew deep down in my heart of hearts that she was going to tone it down the night that
You
I went.
show up.
That's
You
why
wanna
I
know
went-
something?
That's
You
why I
wanna
wanted
know
to go that
something?
night, and then I was going to go a couple of nights later by myself,
You want to know something, Fred?
incognito.
I'm going to tell you something.
Go ahead.
I think it would be very difficult for you to go see this. And I don't know that you should even go.
Well,
Because-
this will be the test right here.
All right, let's take a look at
But
it.
you know,
And
the
Howard,
other
can I
thing
say one
is I
thing?
want to point out to Fred, if the guy thinks she's so attractive, he's really enjoying himself.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
Oh,
And
It
Fred,
doesn't matter what she's doing. He's enjoying himself.
have you soul kissed your wife since she's been in the play?
No, I have not.
Really?
Really?
I have not sold
I
it.
applaud that.
I have not.
I applaud you.
And if I see this and I don't like what I see, I'm going to have to reevaluate certain situations.
And let me tell you
I
something.
think
I don't
he's-
blame you.
He's pretending.
Oh, I don't think
Hey,
so.
Howard,
If I can say one thing.
Fred, don't pretend.
Now, my wife is very nervous about this. whole
Yeah,
thing.
Howard.
You have no idea.
Allison was very,
And she should be.
Maybe we should
Allison
get her
found
on
out
the phone.
after this incident.
Yeah.
Like after the play, she found out that the E-camera was taping her.
Right.
She was very upset.
Very upset.
Good.
Get her on the phone. I want to
So
talk
she
to her.
didn't know at the time,
she didn't know.
I knew something was up because I
Get
came
Fred's
home.
wife on the phone.
I woke up this
Okay.
morning in front of my coffee machine. There was a rose and a little note.
A
Honey, I
rose?
love you. Oh, this is bad.
We've had two conflicting reports
not
here.
good.
Yeah.
Either she saw the camera or before or after.
I think she saw it after.
Well, you know
Because
something.
Fred just said
maybe,
that she saw it before.
then
Yeah.
maybe what she's doing, maybe that is the truth. And maybe what she was trying to do is like she was trying to like downplay it, like
Right.
He
Tell
knows
you, well,
I
she hammed it
spotted
up for the camera.
Right, absolutely.
I spotted the camera
And
and
hammed
it
it up.
happened to be there, so Whatever you see on the screen, just consider it acting.
I am nervous to watch this. I am.
I think Jackie's exactly right. She was trying to pretend that she gave it her all to give them the,
something good to
something to watch
Hold it,
because
your wife's
she knew
on,
that they were
your wife's on the phone.
taping
Is there a
her.
Bronco outside with
Oh.
Allison,
Hello?
what are you doing to this guy?
What do you mean?
breaking my heart?
You're killing him.
What do you...
Why are you holding our Fred up to public ridicule?
Why are you doing this to him?
What am I doing?
I'm about to watch a tape of your performance last night.
Public, honey.
Yeah.
And as far as I can tell, this role was given to you because you're associated through Fred with this show.
Okay.
This is not a real acting job. And you're sitting there making out with a guy every
I'm
day.
not making out with him, though.
Will we see you tonguing this
No,
guy?
you're just dry humping him, honey.
Totally not. There's no tongue involved at all.
All right, let's watch it.
What about the dry humping?
I got to come in there because I don't want to miss anything.
No.
Is there dry humping?
You better tell me now if there's dry humping because I'm going to see if they've got video here. Confess now.
Well, why don't you just watch it and you'll see?
Well, just tell me and it'll
What
go.
have you told
Maybe it'll
Fred
go a
about
little bit
this
easier.
role?
Yeah, what have you told Fred about the role?
Nothing.
I've told him that I'm a slutty nun. I mean, what else? He knows that. He knows that. Oh, come on, honey. Don't get upset. It's just acting.
When did it turn into slutty nun?
It's just acting. No, it's kissing.
I thought it was repressed
But it's
nun
not
who kind
real
of loses
kissing,
it at the
Robin.
last minute.
What's
Robin-
real kissing?
You know what? Fred has...
Real kissing is when,
You got feeling with
Can I
it.
say something?
Yes.
Fred has problems talking to people one-on-one when they're alone. And I know Fred is... I'm doing him a favor. Because he can't really express himself to you alone. I'm telling you, I know Fred. Fred is a gentleman and a shy guy.
Yeah, he is. You're right.
And he
You know him
wants
better than
you.
I do, Howard.
And I'm going to tell you
be able
something.
to do whatever you want.
I have taken care of Fred for many years, more than you have, my dear.
You're right.
And I got to worry about this guy's mental health. When he goes off, I don't need it directed at me.
Well, I'm going to call you, Howard. Because
I'm going to tell
you.
you something.
Yes.
I want a full confession.
Now.
Have you tongued this gentleman that you were on stage with?
Absolutely. I
What?
swear. I swear on my...
Has any tongue touched?
Not at all.
Do you find him attractive?
I mean, he's cute, but he's not my type. No.
He's not. What's your type? A guy with antenna?
Yes. Actually,
it?
I want a satellite dish.
And is there dry humping going on?
No, not really. No.
Not really. No.
That sounds
No,
like a
you'll
caveat
see.
to me.
Why were you so angry then, Elton, when you found out they were taping this?
Because I wanted to know.
Why?
Why? What's the difference?
You do the same thing regardless, right?
She wanted to change outfits, I think.
Yeah, I wanted... I wasn't angry. I was just more surprised, actually.
Well, can I show this tape to Fred, or is there something you want us to hide?
Oh, no.
You have no problem.
Yeah,
I
All
have
right.
nothing to hide.
All right.
Anything to say before this tape is viewed?
I love you, honey. I will always love
this
you.
is bad.
By the way,
And this is how she shows it.
I understand and you know that this part will lead to nothing. You know that it's just a kissing part. It is not real
Why
acting.
did you take a kissing part?
I didn't take it. It wasn't a kissing part. It was a part of a nut.
No, it's a raping part. Is what it is.
Yeah, it was more like the raping part, actually. No, I took it because, I'm an actress.
But this is not
No, I'm
acting.
not.
And you were not an actress when you married Fred.
No, I wasn't. You're right, Howard.
All right. Okay.
That's what I was establishing,
become
that
one.
he did not marry an actress, Howard.
And by the way, the guy who does the scene with you finds you very attractive.
How do you know?
Because I've been told.
Have you noticed how attractive he
Because
thinks
John,
you
the
are?
equal perv.
Yeah, but where was this guy?
Oh, but, let me tell
Everybody
you.
found you attractive, Allison. You know that.
And where was all these guys when Fred married you?
Money. I mean,
And where was all these guys when Fred married you? They were
Probably in junior high school.
Right.
they were not. Yeah, they were. They were.
So when you were out looking for a man and dialing up dial-a-date, none of
were
these
in
guys wanted
preschool.
you. Fred wanted you. And now Fred's got to share you? Now they
I
all want
wanted
you
you.
because you're with Fred.
Oh, he doesn't have to.
Do you notice that Fred hasn't soul-kissed you since you took this part? Do you know that?
I am aware of that. Yeah.
Does that bother you?
Those are the same lips Fred has to
But
kiss.
wait a second. What happens
Why
when
did I
he
just
goes?
kiss the guy?
Can I just say one thing?
Go ahead.
What happens when he goes scores and he gets his little lap dances?
What happens?
then?
Nothing.
I ain't kissing anybody.
He ain't kissing?
I ain't kissing
Oh,
nobody.
please.
I ain't dry humping
There's
anybody.
no dry humping going on with a
No.
woman
dry
sits
humping
your
on my
lap?
part.
What happened to the woman that didn't? Allison was the only wife that didn't care that Fred went
What?
to school.
I don't care.
No.
And you know what she did?
So she was, you know what it was? She was buying time for moments
Yes,
like this.
she didn't
Right.
care
There
because
you
she's
go.
going out and making out with a guy.
Oh, come on.
So is this an acting job or a get even?
It must be.
It's an acting job.
hostility going on
And it's
for
a
you.
paying acting job, which is what,
Fred makes plenty of money. He can
He
afford
doesn't
you.
need that.
Yeah,
Honey,
but
I'll pay you not to kiss him.
I'm a woman of the 90s, though. I got to make my own money, Howard.
Yeah, okay. Well,
And
I am due to say one thing. This job of yours will not lead to another acting job.
Let me ask her
This doesn't allow you to act at all. It's a kissing job.
Did Fred pays you what you're
Howard, why don't you come down
All
one
right,
night?
I'm going to watch the tape.
Wait a minute. If
yes.
Fred pays her what she's getting from Tony and Tina's wedding, will she stop this silliness?
Yes, if Fred pays you what you're getting from Tony and Tina's wedding, will you stop it? Do you want her to stop, Fred?
Do I want her to... Let's see the video.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, come on.
They would like Fred to come over here and watch.
Well, how am I going to see it?
Wait a second.
Can we tilt this and watch it?
Can I stay on the phone while you watch it?
Of course.
Yes, of
Walk
course.
you through it?
That's the fun.
Are you
You're
going to talk me through it? Am I going to be on a ledge?
Rated on a scale.
I'm coming over there because I can't see.
You want to see Fred's face?
Can I just say one thing, Fred?
Yes.
Did you know they were
Honey, your
taping
voice
this?
is cracking.
No, he didn't know,
No, I
Allison.
had no clue. And I saw your note this morning, and I'm going...
How come you gave Fred a rose?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Aren't I a nice
Am I
woman?
still smiling?
All right, let's see. Here we go. Robin, you haven't come in here in months.
I know. I
Oh,
wanted to see
God, you
this
know what?
up
I'm
close.
going to hang up because...
That
No.
Wait a minute.
Is
We're
that
watching.
This is it. Whoa.
Oh, he's grinding her. Look at that.
Oh,
Could you get a
my
tighter
Stop
shot?
Oh, my
Look at
God.
his midsection.
And it's, by the way, let me do a play-by-play. She is in a nun's outfit. This guy is all over her, and this is now going on. I'm watching now over 40 seconds. He is massaging her back,
Oh, my
rubbing her arms.
goodness.
He's not massaging my breast.
Yes, he
He
is.
is.
No, he's not. He doesn't.
And now you're grabbing his ass.
She grabs her.
Didn't she just put...
Her hands on his ass.
Look at her hands.
Good-looking guy. Big Bill.
Thanks, John.
Wow.
Look at the other people looking at him like they're at a strip show.
This goes on every night? This must only go on once a
Look
week.
at that kiss.
Honey, as bad as yours is...
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh. They're underneath the... Now the guy...
Can I tell you, when we go under the habit, that's when nothing happens.
Yeah,
You see,
yeah.
that's
Right.
Oh.
Look
You're-
at her.
Yeah, you're kissing under there.
Yeah.
No, we're not. I swear to you, he's just kissing my cheek.
Can I ask you, Allison, can I ask you a question?
He is grinding his hips
Why are
into
you pulling his ass into your midsection?
Why are you rubbing his ass?
I'm not even doing that.
You're-
What are you talking
She doesn't
about?
even know what she's doing.
He is squirming around.
Oh, look at her. She's in ecstasy.
Oh,
Well, what
gee,
did you
I'm
be?
an
That's a good-looking man. That's a Robert Redford lookalike. Oh my! His pants are pulled down.
You know what he is, Howard? He's a dead man.
Well, look at her.
She's limp against that
Get out of the
wall.
way.
God.
Oh, John, shut up. I hear you laughing at
Oh
me.
my God. How long does that go on? Like that all night?
Yeah.
Is there more?
Can we play
No,
that
that's
again?
That's
I need
it.
to see that again.
Oh, Robin, come
No.
on.
You know what?
Don't you
I am
just
not going to
say
play that again.
Robin, you just
Look
thought.
at Tom Chiasano came running in to say,
My buddy Tom.
he's in Robin's room.
My buddy Tom.
Hey Tom, what do you think of that?
I think that there's trouble at River City.
Oh, come on, Tom. No.
Tom, would
that's
you
not
let your
bad.
wife do that?
Huh?
I mean,
Hey, let's just run it in slow motion. so
Tom.
we can, like, the agony even
Tom,
more.
did you see that?
How long is
Yes,
that,
I
though?
did.
What do you think? You're a man of reason.
I think Allison's a wonderful actress.
Thank
I
you.
understand
Thank you,
it's
Tom.
a 4-minute tape, and there was an awful lot of grinding there.
Oh,
That, you
please.
want to know something? I don't even mind the kissing so much, but there was one thing I saw that I did not like.
What did you see?
appreciate.
Tell her.
What?
And you have no idea you did this.
What?
I saw
Grabbed his ass
Yep.
and you pulled it into your pelvis.
Oh, did
You did.
Honey,
Jesus
I would
Christ.
never do that. You're the
I
only
have it on
person-
tape.
Oh, it's
You're the
right
only
there,
thought that would go
Allison.
into my pelvis, honey.
You pulled him in there. You pulled him in like you were pulling a bass out of a lake.
Oh, my
Wow.
God.
Look at that kiss. Oh, we're watching
Oh,
it
they're playing it
again.
again. Look at this.
Oh, they're playing it. Oh, how nice.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Howard.
Oh my God.
Howard.
See, this to me, okay,
This is my wife. I divorced
this
her.
ain't bad, okay? Guy
This
looks
is
like a
all right.
lame
No, that's
kisser
okay.
anyway.
But this is where she's fighting him off. She's not supposed to be
No,
into it.
now watch the
He looks
hands.
like he's a
Now
lame
watch.
kisser
She
anyway.
takes her
Wait a
hands,
minute.
right?
Watch this.
and now look where his hands are going, and look at her hands go to that ass like there's a magnet on his ass.
Right.
Like a
Right.
play-by-play.
Oh boy.
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, but, okay.
Now when I know it's bothering you.
This is the danger zone, right?
Why do you have to put your hands on
It
his
takes
butt?
about a minute, but she starts moving into it.
Why do you have to
Look
do
at
that?
this.
And this guy, who's this guy?
He's crushing walnuts, guys.
What? He's crushing walnuts. Oh.
He's like
Now
a starving man at a banquet.
Wow. You know what? Turn this off. This is too painful for Fred.
I
leave it on?
I just want to know if I see that thing that I thought I saw before.
All right, let's double check. I don't
Like,
want to.
that's just...
Fred, you show this to any judge, you're out of your marriage.
It's about to happen. Hold on.
Adam.
There you go.
Oh!
You're right. You're absolutely right. right.
Fred.
She pulled him right in there.
Oh, Fred.
That's the worst part. He acted alone.
Oh.
The kissing.
Yep.
There's nothing going
with the hood.
on. Oh, my
We're not
God.
even watching your head now.
when you-
We're looking at those hands.
That's the one thing that bothered me right there.
In other words, the part you're objecting to, let me
The
clarify.
part that I'm going nuts
When
over.
she takes her hands, she squeezes
Yes.
his buttocks and pulls it
pulls
into
him
her.
in.
Yes, and
And
he
it doesn't
squirms.
happen once. It's twice.
Yes, and
But
she
he didn't
But
even
you
pull
know,
it
that's
into
the
me.
one. The second time doesn't matter. It's the first time.
I don't know, Fred. I'd be
The man comes
concerned.
up to my knees, sweetheart. He comes up to my knees.
all I can tell you is this can only be trouble.
Oh, come on.
What are you
This is
talking
no
about?
act.
He comes up to your knees.
He comes up to my knees, so his butt is nowhere near my
Let me tell you
pelvis.
something. I'm no actor, but this is not acting.
It is acting.
What,
I'm
kissing a
telling
guy
you.
for 4
You
minutes
know
is
why
an
it's
acting
acting?
job?
Because all those people are sitting there watching
This
it.
is pornography.
This is necking.
Oh, because
This is
people are.
making out.
You know what, Howard? I didn't realize I was acting in that car on the beach that time
Yeah.
because people were watching.
This is pornography.
I think if they ever make a movie out of your book, you
There
can
you
use
go.
this scene.
There you go.
I'm going to tell you how much. I don't know that I can show this on the E channel.
That's right.
I don't know. But I see it.
Pornography.
If a young child saw this, all hell would break
Gotta
loose.
put a big blue dot over her ass.
Maybe
I
they
know.
can start a new show, Hump Soup.
Wow, wheat spread. Well, Allison, whatever you say.
Congratulations,
You want to know
Fred.
something? Honey, you're right. You're the woman of the 90s, and I'm the sap of the 21st century.
Can I say one thing? If Fred was so upset about this
Yeah.
that he can't even give you a soul kiss anymore,
How could you do it?
would you,
I
wouldn't
won't
you?
even let her touch me anymore.
Really? You feel dirtied?
Yeah.
Well, just think when she grabs your butt and pulls you in there.
I'll
thinking about him.
I'll be that lucky guy,
Yeah.
whoever he is.
Allison, I'm going to say one thing.
What?
You're a gorgeous girl. You're beautiful.
Howard.
And any man would be lucky to have you.
Why are you killing
I
Fred?
don't. I'm very depressed now.
Of course you should be.
Are you going to work tonight?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I am.
She's not that depressed.
Lock her up. And 2 shows on Saturday.
And 2 shows on
Oh, you
Saturday.
do that twice on Saturdays.
We do it twice on. I do it 7 times.
Do you love your work?
I'm having a good time.
Do you love your work?
See her having a good time.
Yeah.
How often do you two
Get it
make
on.
love now that she's
Well,
an
because
actress?
she's in the show and her schedules are so diverse.
None.
He's getting her all the time, and
He's
you're
getting
not
he's
getting
getting more
her at all.
action than I am.
I see.
Oh, okay. But what about? Excuse me.
Do
Hang
you
on one
love your
second.
work? Do
If
you
I-
love your work?
Yes.
You do.
Can
So
I-
you're in
More
love
than
with
Fred?
So you're in love with him.
I'm not in love with him.
Why do you love work so much? Tell me what you love about acting. Tell me what you love about this particular role.
This role?
Yeah, what do you
I'm
love
just
about it?
having a great time.
Right. And what is so great about it?
Making out.
Rubbing your pelvis into another man.
Yeah, no.
That's what you love about it.
I
I realize she's
enjoy
studying
acting.
Meisner for 2 years to learn that.
You love being with this man gentleman and getting paid for it.
How many lines do you have?
Are there any lines?
Yes, I have a couple of lines.
Well, she's more of a
A couple
physical
of lines,
actor.
but most of it is this.
She's like a female Jim
She's a
Carrey.
physical actor.
Right.
Right.
The Lucy
like Howard-
of the 90s.
Yeah.
I gotta make out with someone in the play too.
What'd you say?
I gotta make out with.
You're a single man.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
And
like,
you're
you know,
having a good
yeah,
time
like you have a
making
good
out,
time.
right?
It's like
Can I
I'm
ask you
not
something?
cheating.
Can I ask you something?
But
Do
not
you get
cheating.
aroused during it?
I've gotten
See, this is what makes me nervous. This is what makes me nervous because you want to know something? See, my wife's right. I'm a gentleman. Guys like John and the other guys in the play, they're all little pervs.
But
little
Freddie,
pukes.
but
They're
your
little
motivation is to make it real, so you enjoy.
No, but you know
yourself
what?
doing
There's
it.
a-
And
Everybody
Allison,
motivation.
go to.
Stuttering John is now an actor.
Because John
Right.
is not an actor.
Yeah.
I love
All right.
John, but John is not
Freddie,
an
the
actor.
point is, you
John,
do
you're
it.
not an actor.
Well,
Well,
you're not an actor.
there's a
You're not
subtle
an
thing
actor.
going on
You're
here.
acting as being an actor.
All right. Well, yeah, whatever you say.
There's a subtle thing going on here because John is right. Allison is playing the part of a woman who's enjoying what's happening to her. So Allison, in effect, is enjoying what's happening to her.
No.
Let me tell you
Allison,
something. I'm going to tell you
wait a
something
minute.
more
Let's just
subtle
say
that's
Any
going
advice from
on.
him, I won't tell.
Let me tell you what's really going on.
What?
You're a psychologist. You know everything. Listen to me. Acting is bullcrap. Sex is sex. That's sex.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's not
Essentially,
sex,
it's
Howard.
her body
Right, it's for
that's
sex.
You know the
reacting.
difference between
That
sex.
is no nun up there. That's
Yeah.
Fred's wife.
That's Fred's wife, and
could-
that's Fred's wife's body.
But I'm doing
that's
a good
having
job,
time.
aren't I? Tell me I'm doing a good job.
Does
Oh,
it feel good?
you're doing a great job.
Okay.
Doing a
So
wonderful job because I think the whole purpose of acting is to, garner an emotion
Immerse
from a
yourself
human being. And it's getting an emotion out of me, I'll tell you that.
That's right.
But you know what acting really is pretending to do something and making people think you're doing it. No, they're doing
Suspending
something.
belief.
You want her to leave her acting job?
That's her choice. That's her choice.
Right.
Are you going to stay married? Does it change your feelings?
Honey?
I don't know yet.
Honey?
I will have to.
Why don't you show this to your children
I will
someday?
have to discuss this further.
Show it to
Honey,
your parents.
can I say one thing,
This doesn't even look like. Let me tell you something else,
I say we put it on the Sony Jumbotron.
No offense to the director of this play, but let me tell you something. This don't even look like a real play to me.
It looks like a guy making out in a corner.
That's what it looks like.
It's an excuse. It's like, why don't they just pull a Buick in there and have them?
Hey, what if your wife is offered a soft porn role? Can she take it? No. Soft porn.
No, I wouldn't take that.
She can just take her top off and be fondled.
Soft porn and not
I even told her
Fred.
when she told me this, I says, I prefer that you take your top off than kiss somebody else.
Right.
I swear to God.
You mean wait a second. You prefer me walking around with my
breasts exposed?
Yeah.
Yes.
You prefer that?
Yes,
honey?
I do too.
Tell them to write that part.
I do too.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Tell them to write that part.
Fred, I'm with you. That's less intimate.
Exactly.
Oh my God!
What?
Honey, you can walk on a beach in France, and people are topless.
I don't understand that entire mentality.
Because he doesn't want another man handling you like this. This is
that
absurd.
idea.
Where's the intimacy?
That this skeeve is kissing you.
And it wouldn't be so bad if it was a movie role. Happened 1 or 2 times. This is every night.
Who is
He's
that
as big
guy?
a sleaze as John on that.
Why don't we bring the guy in?
You know,
I was going to say,
if you were an actor, you would know that you got to be
John,
real.
I am an actor.
Yeah,
Fred has a right.
You're a sleaze.
Okay. No.
Talk one at a time, everybody.
Okay, I'm sorry, Rob.
Yes.
Fred has a right to that guy's sexual history because he's having sex with the guy.
That's right.
Oh, I don't need to because I'm not gonna.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure they're swapping saliva. Put it that way.
They
Oh, yeah?
probably are
Thank you,
doing
John.
that.
John, have you seen them tongue each other?
I mean, they're kissing on the lips. Saliva's on the lips. Saliva goes. They exchange bodily fluids.
Have you seen their
John,
mouths open?
John.
Yeah, well,
John.
yeah. The mouths open. The tongues I don't see go in, but the mouths are
There's
open.
no tongue whatsoever.
I know, but all I'm saying is, Allison, is that if your lips are wet, you're kissing his lips that are wet, right?
I don't kiss his lips. He just kisses my neck. I don't really kiss him.
Oh.
Excuse me, Doug, you were there. Was there lip kissing?
Doug, be
The
honest.
whole problem with that is that you can't get a good shot because he was like,
Come on, Doug.
like a medium.
What did you
long.
see?
Well, what I saw.
You couldn't get a tighter shot?
No, it was a hidden camera.
All right, go ahead. What did you see?
As far as I know, I thought they were kissing on the lips.
You thought we were?
From what I saw, it was a little dark, but the video also looks.
It looks like
No, the video.
Definitely kiss on the lips. That's,
You've seen it.
I've seen it.
I can't say one.
I mean, Allison, I'm not saying you use tongue, but you definitely kiss on the lips. Don't lie about
Yeah,
that.
but it's not like what you think it is. I mean, it's so not intimate. It's not even funny. It's really not. Honey,
Well, no one's laughing, believe me.
honey, I love you.
Are you talking to me or the guy in the play?
9:30 every night.
You're forgotten.
Fred is lost in her memory.
God, I hate you.
Somebody called in and said that we should next time we go to Scores, we should pay Fred $100 and just tell him to act like a pervert.
There you go. That's it. I'll pretend I'm John for the day and I'll kiss women.
That's right. You now have permission to kiss women at
That's what I
Scores.
will do.
Oh, wait a second. All those lap dances and all of that nonsense that goes on there.
I ain't kissing nobody. I ain't grinding into
but
nobody.
they're taking their little you-know-what and, like, grinding it all over
They're
you.
not grinding any you-know-what.
Yes, they are. You told me you get lap dances there, honey.
What they do is they grind their knees into you thinking that it's something
and
else.
that's better? Robin, you're a woman. You tell me.
I'm not in this.
Honey,
You better marry.
Robin, stay out of it. Let them
Robin,
handle it.
come on, Robin. Us women
Forget Why is everyone turned to Robin? You're talking to Fred.
My pelvis goes nowhere near
Because
any
Robin
of these
is an ally of
girls'
mine.
pelvises. My mouth goes nowhere near these girls' mouths.
All right.
Yeah, but-
Listen, this is something. Now I'm
all I
embarrassed.
can say.
This is between the two of
Can I
you.
just say one thing, though?
Yeah.
Can I just say one thing, Freddie?
Yes.
When you come home from Scores, you are very excited. And Billy's topless. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Oh, Billy now is being brought into this?
No. Billy's
No.
topless. His favorite place that he goes to twice
Billy's
a week.
topless.
But I don't touch anybody.
You go to
please.
Billy's
Yeah, Fred goes to a strip club everywhere.
What's
You
Fred's
come
story?
home. You come home and give me a nipple report, honey.
Yes, I do.
Fred and his band go to a top.
Now we know too much.
Oh, do they?
There you go.
Boy, I didn't know you
He's
were
at a
doing that.
topless bar once
We
a
have a
week.
meeting.
Okay? So tell me.
Yeah, but it's for business. Oh, come on. There is no comparison.
Allison,
You wanna know
go for
something?
it.
Thank you, Robin.
It's the
Thank you,
nearest
honey.
bar near the rehearsal hall.
Let me tell you something. Fred has no problem with Allison going to a strip club.
There are
He has no
women that are dancing.
She said-
Excuse me. Fred has no. I'm stopping this. Now I'm talking. I kept quiet long enough.
Right.
Fred has no problem with you going to a strip club. If you want to go to a
keep telling
strip
her
club,
that. She
you can
doesn't
go.
believe it.
If you want to be in this play, kissing this guy like this intimately and grinding your pelvises into one
I
another,
think it's just acting.
it's completely different. Completely different.
Can I just say one thing?
Yes.
Not only does he go to Billy's Topless, but now all the dancers are showing up at his gigs. Isn't that sweet?
So what? He's not doing anything with him.
I'm a popular guy.
Yeah, you're a very popular guy. You got a popular you-know-what.
Well, that's false.
I don't know why you're jumping into this argument now, Howard. This
Come
is
on.
between
Because
Allison
Fred's a
and
pussy.
Fred.
He don't know how to argue with a
This
woman.
is between Allison and Fred.
Fred's sitting there letting his woman make out and grind.
he
Going
lives.
to topless bars once
She
a
can
week.
do what she wants.
The one thing I love about Fred is that he's got a real understanding of art, and that's what it is.
All right, Allison. Allison will be seen in Tony and Tina's wedding tonight, as a matter of
Pull that
fact.
card.
Tonight, every night.
Every night. She ain't leaving.
And
I'll
there's
be waiting on Saturday.
no chance that you're going to become enamored of this guy?
No, not at all. Honey, you got nothing to worry about. He's a nice guy. He's very sweet, but
And you're kissing him every night.
And you don't feel anything for him.
no, I swear on my life.
All right.
I feel nothing for this.
You know, maybe I'll give you $100. You can come over and make out with me.
There
There you go.
There you
How
go.
much does it cost?
Yeah, for an acting job. What do they pay her a night, Fred?
You know, you have to call her agent.
Really?
She's her own agent.
All right. Very good. That is Allison Norris.
Allison Furman.
Allison Furman.
Oh, so she doesn't. So when after she runs off with this new guy, she don't even need.
She's billed as Allison Furman.
She doesn't.
Oh, really?
Single when she's
it's
in
not
that
Allison
play.
Norris.
Oh, so Allison Furman is
Allison
there.
Furman.
Right.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, very good.
Yep. The moniker's too heavy to carry on that headshot. So.
All right.
So she's really not thinking about Fred. She doesn't even carry his name into the play.
Not
I do carry
not even in the equation.
Honey, our checkbooks, our names are the same on the checkbook.
There
Great,
you go.
Fred. You get to share all your money with a woman who cheats on you every night.
There you go.
Isn't that nice?
Where it counts. Where it counts.
Well,
There you
Right
go.
where it counts.
right with the fur man.
Howard, I love you. You're the best.
Let me tell you something, Allison. I'm a fur man.
You are?
I sure am. I love fur.
You love fur, huh?
I love soft fur-like things. All right, Allison, I love you too. You're not my wife. I got no problem, but Fred's the one with the
And
problem.
as long as the skeevy little actor with you doesn't know your fur.
He's not
you're still
skeevy,
fine.
Fred. He's doing. She's the one.
He's
Nah,
a
he's
nice
just-
guy.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
him
sure
and his
he's nice.
situation.
He is a
I'm
nice
sure he's
guy.
nice. Yeah, right.
You know something, Freddie? Maybe you'll hang out with him one night.
Yeah,
He's a
right.
great guy.
Here, listen. Look at
Yeah,
this.
we can-
Fred,
we can
here's some
compare
faxes.
notes.
Here's some faxes.
Where do you think her G-spot is?
Here, be a man, Fred. You tell your Jew wife to get the frig out of that diseased play.
Oh, Howard. Come on. Howard, I mean, you know, what if Allison were doing this?
She wouldn't be. I wouldn't allow it.
You really wouldn't?
Of course not.
Hey, Fred, are you going to go?
My wife, first of all, if my wife
You
ever,
won't let her have a job where there's no kissing.
if my wife ever became an actress,
Yeah.
I would leave the house. I would never return. I would never look backwards. I don't want to live with no actress. You want to act in my bedroom. There's plenty of parts for her to make out with a guy in my bedroom.
You can play act all you want.
I tell her the other night,
volunteer
I'm
all
laying
the
there.
time.
Let me tell you something, my friend. I was laying there in the bed the other night. Speaking from the bed, I'm laying there in the bed. I said to my wife, do a little striptease for me.
Right.
She goes, oh, what do you mean? I'm not going to do striptease. I said, go ahead, do that for me. Maybe you want to, because you're saying, oh, man, I want to be in your movie. I'm going to do an acting job
Yeah,
right
let me
now.
see what
I'm
you
going
can
to
do.
pay you. I'm going to go to my wallet. I'm going to pay you a couple $100. And she ran around the room. Worst striptease you ever saw. She wrapped a sarong around her body. She got caught in it. I puked. But that's acting.
But
you
she
want to
put-
act.
She put the effort where it was meant.
If you want to
Right.
act every night, you could
Act
kiss
for
and grind with Fred.
Sure.
But I do. I do that too.
I'm available in any room in the house.
Yeah, you could
You
do
know,
it
can I
6 nights
just say
a
one
week.
thing? When I do that, I think of only you, honey.
All right, Allison.
What do you need to bring a few people into your apartment to get her excited, Fred?
I think that's what it's going to be.
Thank you, Allison.
Thank
I don't
you,
know when you
Howard.
became an actress.
We'll sell tickets at the door.
Ridiculous. Now you're an actress, like that Nancy Martley. Thank you.
I think that's going to become a favorite piece of tape.
Oh, man, we're going to play this at the Scores. I'm going to Scores tomorrow and playing this piece of tape.
Oh,
Now save that.
Yeah.
When I call
Honey, I
it
love you. I love you. Please tell me you love me.
Goodbye.
You love me, Fred?
She don't love you.
Poor Allison.
Where's Fred's Martian music? I'm going to play it. I don't know where it is.
Oh, you're going to do that now?
I was going to.
While he's hurting?
Hey, buddy, seriously, you're an old-time friend of mine. One of my oldest and dearest friends. I'm with you on this.
I know.
I don't even think it's funny. No, I don't. It's not funny. It hurts him.
Sucks.
I don't mind his wife being in a play. That's not even a play.
the
That's
grind.
amateur hour.
The kissing didn't even bother me so much. The grinding thing is
Right. I don't blame
Yeah,
you.
but the truth is there's no need for it.
No.
Where did the whole thing stem from?
That's Robin just hit it on the head. They could kiss whatever
What?
on the neck. There's no need for the
There's no
grinding.
need for the grinding.
No.
There's
And
no
grabbing
need
of the ass.
For
It's
any
gratuitous.
of it.
It is.
gratuitous.
And it's, I wouldn't even mind if it was a one-shot deal. This is every night. This can only lead to trouble. Thank you. And now I'll have to take a break.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
song has become a big hit.
I love this.
Yeah. Thanks to our show. Have you listened to the rest of the album? It's pretty good. Yeah.
So turned on by it. I went home and listened to it the very same day that we were here.
Yeah, you really fell hard for that lead singer.
No, I didn't fall hard for that lead singer.
You fell for him.
I just fell.
Right. By the way, concerning the last segment you heard, I received some faxes about Fred and his wife. And Fred, I feel for your pain.
I appreciate that.
Here's a fax that says, E-show, E-show, E-show. You have to put Fred's wife on E. I assure you it will be on. As soon as I can get into the editing room, you will see everything that I just saw.
I think I'll actually stay up to watch this one.
Yes.
You won't be able to sleep.
No.
Here's a fax, one of our listeners saying, Fred, think about it. Does that slut wife of yours have any lines to memorize? That's not acting. It's true. You know, I agree with this gentleman. Not that your wife's a slut, but...
No, I don't know about that.
But that you... If she doesn't have lines to memorize...
She has like 5. So
oh,
I don't know
if
that constitutes acting.
Under 5 is not acting. Here's another fact. Fred isn't getting a lap dance in front of an audience. Billy's topless is tame.
Yeah.
Howard, get Fred a similar role in a play.
See how she feels.
There you go.
This one is addressed to Fred's wife, Allison. Allison, what part of no don't you understand? The king of all messengers. I was at Fred's wife's show. She was so damp that the theater's humidity levels rose dramatically.
He was there.
Howard, what I just heard made me feel sick for Fred. I say you should write a part for the E! Show for Fred, where he grinds with a stripper dressed as a nun and see how she likes it. I bet she won't like it at all. These women are all the same. Leave her, Fred.
Leave her.
And just pay me $1 so that it's legal.
Fred, I'm going to do you the favor of your lifetime. Tomorrow I'm going to have Peaches come in here.
Oh.
No, I'm going to have someone like on the caliber of an Amy Lynn come in here.
There you go.
And I will ask them to do a scene with you. I will write it. I'll give you
acting scene.
I will
That's
give you
wonderful.
5 lines.
Yep, 5 lines.
I need you to act tomorrow for the show.
Find me a post.
In fact, why not have Fred do the guy's part in Tony and Tina's wedding?
No,
right.
let's get something better.
With someone else.
Right. And I'm going to let you do the part. Right. And you will do it every day until she quits that stupid play.
There you go. It's a sign of protest.
Right.
And may the play run for a long time.
Because you would enjoy making out with someone
I would
else.
enjoy it.
Yes, damn right you would, pal. No pal of mine is going to be taken through torture like that.
Nope. And I have to hone my acting skills, too, because I am an actor, and
right.
I think it would only be fair.
That's
you
right.
two can rehearse your lines together at home.
Hump away.
And, of course, I do require rehearsal, so whoever I work with.
Right. I'm going to arrange that. Gary, arrange that for me for tomorrow. Get me a girl who's willing to do a makeout scene with Fred. Tongues and everything. and humping.
Because really, what we saw, was there any dialogue?
No.
I think you heard all you had to hear.
Dialogue. There was no set. It was in an empty room.
Their hips were speaking.
And you hump away. What do you prefer, white, black, oriental?
I'll run the gamut.
Why not everybody?
Sure.
I'll have you making it with 3 nuns.
There you go. A cloister.
Gary, call one of the hotter girls who does our show. Get somebody
Who's Fred's
hot.
favorite?
Who's your favorite that does our show?
I have to think about that. But just pick one.
I got to find one that's willing to be with you.
Who did Fred say was perfection?
You want Nicole Eggert?
She might be hard to get. She would do, but she'd be hard to get.
You want a supermodel?
Yeah. Sure, why not?
I'll get somebody. Gary, are you listening?
Wait a minute. Fred liked that girl who was down here the other day auditioning for Miss Howard Stern.
You want her?
Not her. No,
No?
she was cute, but not her.
No? Okay.
All right.
Let me give her some thought.
All right, you think, and we'll do the news.
You know what? Something we should get headshots.
No, I don't. You don't, Fred.
Now Fred's getting crazy.
Yeah. What started out as a good idea is turning into a nightmare.
I'm sorry.
All right, very good. I will do that. I'm serious. You know, everyone was discussing, is Fred acting? Is he really upset? Or is he a modern man or something? I said, I think Fred's hurt. I mean,
I don't
you?
think so.
You don't think he is? Are you serious? You don't care? Fred?
Do I care? It's in and out. You know, it's like, I'm not thrilled. I'm not thrilled that she's doing it. I'm not.
Who am I hooking Fred up with?
Kissing.
I want to see acting in here tomorrow with Fred and a hot babe.
But is there there's no special request?
No, just get one of our beautiful regular girls.
I know exactly who I'm going to get.
Who?
I'm going to get Michelle from Scores.
Ah.
There you go.
Now that ain't bad.
There you go.
Hubba, hubba. Can I do a scene?
Hey, Howard, you know what I'm not like, trying to create any hassles, but do you think that you're going to have to deal with the same thing when you do your movie, or is that not really an issue?
Not an issue.
It's going to be fine.
Allison hasn't requested to be on the set on days you're shooting love scenes?
No, I wouldn't allow it.
Do you have love scenes in your movie?
Not really.
Just like Allison's not really having a love scene. Over there at Tony and
It's different. I have a history. I'm an actor. I've been in radio. I've been in show business a long time. This woman comes out of the box, and she's all of a sudden doing a makeout scene.
That's what she's doing, a feature with a major
studio. Of course. It's a little different. I'm not going to be doing it every day. Just a couple of days in a row. All right.
On a closed set.
There's no real makeout scene in my movie, just sodomy.
Oh.
Full penetration.
So we're preparing an acting scene for tomorrow for Fred.
That's right.
That's right. And make sure there's mouthwash.
Yeah. For the girl. Fred doesn't care how he smells.
Yeah, we never asked Allison, is there anything she does in particular to keep herself pristine for Fred?
Yeah. She douches for a half hour.
There you go.
From what I saw, she better. Faxes continue to pour in, Robin, to our own Fred Norris, who had
There's a lot of sympathy out there for Fred?
Well, his wife's in a play where she's making out with another guy, and it's really not even...
And grinding.
It's not even a real part, but it says, Fred, act like you have a set of nuts and set your horny wife straight, you big pussy. Look at that. There it is.
People think you're just getting railroaded, I suppose, Fred.
Is that what they think?
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow, won't we?
What's going to happen tomorrow?
We'll see.
Attention, Howard. Being a professional actor, I can assure you that we in the business assume a totally professional attitude on stage and off, signed Woody Allen.
Oh, Fred, they're really getting at you.
Hey, Fred, the bottom line is this. You either trust her or you don't. Mrs. Buttafuoco.
She has a point.
There you go.
She has a point.
Some funny people in our audience.
Take her advice.
Fred, you've got her, babe. Signed Sonny Bono. Howard, ask Fred, if his wife didn't think she was doing anything wrong, why did she give him a rose after finding out that she was being filmed?
That's a very good question.
Very good. All of them good questions. I want to thank Mrs. Buttafuoco and Woody Allen for writing in, and Sonny Bono.
Especially.
Right. Good point.
They're both very busy people.
Whoever wrote that Mrs. Buttafuoco one was a genius. That's great.
I believe it was Mrs. Buttafuoco.
I do, too. Bottom line, Fred.